In this video overview, we're going to give you a tour of RumbleSeat. This is a new and exciting platform that's built for the automotive enthusiasts. So our goal when we set out to create RumbleSeat was to create the ultimate automotive enthusiast platform. And we saw car clubs using Facebook groups and creating custom websites, integrating a separate third-party forum, and really stitching together a bunch of tools to create a car club experience. And we realized there was a lot of problems involved with that. So we set out to transform and solve those problems and create a complete car club website platform with a range of other features to help support automotive enthusiasts, whether it's managing your automotive collection, whether it be parts, memorabilia, collectibles, cars, boats, anything automotive, complete with a marketplace to list your items as an auction or classified. So really, we set out to really build a car club platform, but it extended to building a lot of other features and functions to support your passion, which is all things automotive. So let's start the tour with an overview of RumbleSeat powered car club websites. And really, our ambition was, again, to create a complete end-to-end solution for car clubs from the perspective of the volunteers that actually are administrators that run car club websites, and of course, the car club member. We wanted to solve the problems and reduce the friction involved and provide the tools and features for all parties. So let's start with the club website. Here's the homepage. And of course, this is fully web-based software, and it's fully mobile responsive. So whether you're on an iPhone or a tablet or desktop, the experience is going to be remarkable. So as I log in, I'm currently logged in as an administrator. So I have the control panel, which gives me access to all the different features, functions, and settings to administer this particular club. So you can see here at the top, we have management controls. So I can manage members. I can create different membership levels. So whether it be a paid membership or free membership, calendar year, RumbleSeat handles all of the membership configuration. And we also handle payments. So this is an opportunity for you to, again, remove the friction in terms of collecting checks and maintaining spreadsheets. All of this is now fully digital experience. So again, RumbleSeat handles everything from privacy settings to member roster management. It's all built into the management capabilities of your RumbleSeat powered car club website. Next, we have homepage options. So this is the ability for you to customize your homepage. So it's really easy to enable, disable, and edit the function that's on your car club website. And I also want to make a point that there's additional features where you can, again, add custom feature functions to really suit your particular car club. Also point out that many of these features have permissions where you can make them public to anybody that visits your car club website, or you can choose to make them member only. If you have a private, invite only club, you can really restrict who can see and interact with content. So all those controls are here in one control panel. Now let's talk about some of the notable features that come with your car club website powered by RumbleSeat. And we'll first start with discussions. And this is our take on a modern, sort of forum platform. So this is a great way for clubs to create topics and engage club members with discussion. And so any member can choose to create a topic, and you have the ability to choose where your topic will display and what category. I can, of course, title, add photos and video. And I'll point out one of our really neat features. You can drag and drop photos and video from your computer or select them from your mobile device. You can also insert from a URL. So if there's a video that maybe it's on YouTube, you can choose to add that video into your forum discussion topic. And of course, you can structure all your content, and then you can publish your topic for other club members to engage with. So a really powerful way to keep the conversation going, keep club members engaged, but most importantly is creating a digital permanent record of all that discussion. So it's not lost somewhere on, say Facebook groups, which, isn't a great digital archive, or it's not necessarily easy to find content. So again, members can like content, they can reply and keep the discussion going, post questions. Great way to, give your club members a better digital experience. Now, next, probably one of my favorite features is the option to enable a club marketplace. And again, this can be public or member only. This is a great way to allow members to create classified or auction listings and expose those listings in the main RumbleSeat marketplace, which is optional, or I can choose to just place my listing in a club marketplace. So this is a great way to, again, engage club members, and really one of the best places to sell, whether it be parts or collectibles or vehicles, is to people that will actually appreciate the value of those vehicles. So again, great way to sell and transact with fellow club members. Now, next is a full-featured event management, sort of workspace inside of RumbleSeat. This is a great way for club admins to create events, and it could be as simple as a cars and coffee, or it could be really advanced and detailed, like a multi-day tour. So this is the ability for you to, again, create the dates, the times, location, venue. You can also enable registration, so members can actually pay, if they're doing a multi-day tour, they can actually pay right through RumbleSeat, and RumbleSeat handles all payments that are involved in the car club, and the monies go directly to you, the club admins. And again, you can make a simple event, or you can even create different agenda, structure your agenda for your multi-day event. So really powerful capabilities to build out and manage all of the events for your club. And of course, club members have the ability to register directly from these events, see the agenda, add to calendar to, again, stay engaged with the club. Now, because I'm logged as an admin, you'll see that there's a little pencil icon in many of these workspaces to allow me to edit, everything that is on my car club website. So let's talk about gallery and library. These are really related. So the gallery is a place for you and your club members to organize photos and video, whether it be in folders. But really, what's most important here is the ability for club members to actually comment and interact with everything in the club, whether it be a photo or a video. So again, great way to keep club members engaged with discussion. Now, the library is really designed to house different documents. So whether it be owner's manuals or any technical diagrams or documents, this is a great place to store and manage and categorize all of that. And I'll point out everything on RumbleSeat is searchable. So it's a great way for members to quickly find the important information and content to be able to interact with it. There's a complete registry capability to build out a club registry. There's also a built-in member roster. And of course, you can choose to enable an About Us page. And every car club website comes with a contact form to let members quickly and easily contact the club admins. So again, we're just scratching the surface here, but let me kind of finish up with some of the other powerful things about car club websites. Because I'm logged in right now, I'm going to navigate to a different workspace, which is Car Clubs. And that's going to take me to the back end of your RumbleSeat account. And of course, from here, you have access to all the different workspaces in RumbleSeat, and we're going to breeze through those in a moment's time. But to the point of car clubs, here I can see my clubs. These are the clubs I currently belong to as a member or as an admin or as a moderator. I can also see the different club events that I'm enrolled in or that are available to me as a club member. So this is a great way to help club members get exposure to maybe other clubs, other events in their region or market. So let's say that I'm a hardcore dedicated pre-war enthusiast, but in my market, maybe there's an exotic club or maybe a steam engine club that I want to engage in and learn and expand my passion. This is a great way for me to attend local events and really just meet more people, develop more friends. So really a powerful way for RumbleSeat to help, expand, club engagement and help expand, automotive passion. So next is browse and join. And this is, again, to the point of helping to expand and help grow the club market is the ability for, any RumbleSeat user to join a car club website that's powered by RumbleSeat. Now, of course, a club can be invite only. You can have settings to request to join, or it can be public. So you as the car club admin can really choose who can join. And you can, of course, grant access or reject access. But the point is, this is gaining exposure for your club. The goal here is to help you grow your membership by gaining exposure. All right, so let's go to the top of this workspace list, and let's give you a quick tour of the rest of the capabilities of RumbleSeat. And that starts with RumbleFeed. Now, RumbleFeed is our take on automotive social media. This is a powerful way for you as an automotive enthusiast to create what we call a Rumble post, and you can post content. So if you're at, say, a local car event, maybe a Cars and Coffee, or you're on a tour, you can actually use your phone and record video, photos, and directly post that. so other enthusiasts can engage and experience your content. So here I can, I can upload media, whether it be video, photo, again, attached from URL, and I can post directly to my Rumble feed, and other members can comment, like, repost, and interact with it. Now, some powerful capabilities here. We took this one step further. If you're a car club admin of one or more car clubs, you can actually post a Rumble post to your car club members. So you can post as a car club, or you can post as yourself as a RumbleSeat user. Now, when doing a post, we've really prioritized and spent a lot of time configuring security, permission settings. So you're always in control of who can see your content and who can interact with it. So when you do a Rumble post, you can choose to share it publicly with your followers, or you can actually choose to allow car club members of a specific car club to be able to see your Rumble feed and your Rumble post. So again, really powerful permissions and controls that are baked right into the system. Now let's move down to the next workspace, which is what we call My Garage. This is the ability for you to add, whether it be parts, whether it be collectibles, memorabilia, vehicles. You can create a digital garage of all of the toys or all of the items that are in your collection. So if you're fortunate enough to have a private jet, maybe you have an RV, maybe you have a wakeboard, boat, jet ski boat, any toy that you might have in your garage, your whole fleet of vehicles, you can actually create a digital record of all of those vehicles, and you can track all the information for the vehicle. Whether it's photos and video, you can log all the attributes. You can upload documents, archival records. You can create maintenance tasks. So you can schedule recurring maintenance tasks and track all the information like cost, invoices. And really the goal here is to build a complete digital record of your vehicle, whether it's service restoration, the different events that your car's participated in, even tracking things like ownership history, valuation. This is a great way to, again, organize all the data that, lends to the provenance of your vehicle. And ultimately, if you ever choose to sell your vehicle, having all that digital information at the ready is just going to help further things like getting an insurance quote, taking your vehicle to market, whether it be classified or auction. Now, to that point, some of the function built right in, and this is kind of a segue to another workspace inside of RumbleSeat, you can directly list an item that you have in your garage as a classified or as an auction, and then you can choose to promote that listing inside of the RumbleSeat marketplace. And as I mentioned earlier, you can also choose to cross-promote in more than one club marketplace, provided that club has enabled a marketplace. So what we're doing that's kind of unique and revolutionary as it relates to marketplaces is letting you as the seller choose where you want your item to be promoted. And again, one of the best ways to promote an item is to enthusiasts that appreciate it. So cross-listing it to a club marketplace is a way for us to help sellers and buyers alike find the right items. So there's a lot of capabilities that we haven't even touched upon, things like transferring all this data to maybe a buyer of the item, the ability to share your data securely. So you can share it on your public garage, on your public profile. You can share it with a club registry, or you can do a general share to securely share this with, say, maybe it's an insurance broker that needs data in order to give you an insurance quote. You can choose to add a password, and then you can send a secure link to a third party, and they can see this content in a secure manner. And of course, you can control what they see by enabling or disable some of the different data that's in your Rumble record, which is, of course, your digital record inside of your garage. Now, there's other workspaces to manage things like maintenance. In my test account, I don't have any maintenance records set up, but you can see it's quick and easy to create a maintenance task. You can even do a general task like annual, maybe shop maintenance, or clean outs, things of that nature. So great way to manage your entire garage. Service restoration. And then there's a whole slew of garage settings to do things like create custom attributes, to create, custom, sort of digital attributes to, assign and collect data on your vehicles. Logging service providers, people doing maintenance on your vehicles. You can even assign and invite garage managers, people to access and interact with your items, your entire garage or just select items. So let's move along now to the marketplace. We've already talked about it, but the marketplace, again, this is a public marketplace for all RumbleSeat users to be able to list classified and auction listings. So a great way to search and find the right items that you might have an interest in. Also the way for you to sell items to other automotive enthusiasts. And of course, there's a whole set of features to manage your listings, your watch list, keep track of conversation using My Activities. So if you're engaging with sellers or buyers, if you want to track your bids, all of that is available inside of the marketplace. Now, last, I'll just kind of touch upon notifications. This is the ability for you to stay up to speed on what's happening. So whether people are engaging with your content or somebody's trying to contact you on one of your listings, we'll notify you via email and these built-in notifications. And to help further, communication, we have a built-in messaging platform. So this is a secure way to, again, engage with seller, buyer, club members. It's all secure, built in right into the system. And last, of course, you have My Info. So this is the ability for you to govern your privacy settings to really control what people can see. Of course, manage your profile, notifications. This is all things related to your account. Now, there's a lot more. We're just really scratching the surface. So this is what's available in RumbleSeat today, but we are on a weekly basis releasing new enhancements, features. We have a very exciting roadmap for the future. So again, we are just getting started with this brand new state-of-the-art platform. I'll end on making a final point about security. So in our architecture, we've prioritized security top to bottom. So encryption, we're leveraging, the best the security and technology that's available. This is all hosted in the secure Microsoft Azure environment. So you can trust RumbleSeat to securely manage and handle your data. Well, thanks for tuning in and watching this overview. We invite you to dig deeper. You can explore some of the additional features that RumbleSeat has to offer, and there's some separate videos that go deeper, and we dive into specific areas in RumbleSeat. And don't forget, create your free account today and kick the tires and join RumbleSeat and join in on the conversation.